Hey everybody, welcome to day 3 in solitude. Today we will be focused on our willpower. The last 2 days, or 2 days ago, I started a goal to make a video for 7 days in a row, and we're going to focus on each energy center. There's 7 main energy centers. So today is the 3rd day. Yesterday we focused on our emotional center, and the day before we focused on our center on stability and security. So today we're on our solar plexus, which is where our willpower and our ability to manifest comes from. So I'm sure you've noticed it is pretty damn chaotic right now. And when we are stressed out and our mind is constantly chaotic, we actually lose our ability to manifest what we want for ourselves, because we end up actually thinking about everything that we should be fearing right now. Oh my God, what's going to happen? What if this happens? What if that happens? And remember, I don't know if I'm pretty sure a lot of you followers already know that what you resist persists. So whatever it is that your mind focuses on is actually what you will attract to yourself more. This is a collective consciousness. Our universe is made of collective consciousness. Therefore, what you focus on, you help actually manifest. We not only do this within our own life, but we actually do this within the universe as well. We are way more powerful than we think we are. So as powerful as you think the government is as powerful as you think the man is, we are just as powerful. Do not let them convince you that you have lost your power, because right now what they're doing is victimizing us, making us feel weak, making us feel sick, making us feel like a victim. And as long as you feel like a victim, you have no power. So today I'm going to help you guys get your willpower back, because I know a lot of you are talking about we're gods and goddesses, but there is no such thing as a god and goddess who is a victim. So as long as you feel victimized, you are not a god and a goddess. So it's time to get out of that victimhood, get our willpower back, and start feeling powerful again. Because right now, what they're doing is making us feel little compared to them. So let's stop feeling little and start feeling big again, okay? Let's start now. There's no better day than today to start feeling big, start feeling powerful, and step back into our adult shoes, and let's get started. So I'm going to do a guided meditation, but at first I'm just going to give you little tips on how to feel more powerful. There's actually, here are some warning signs that your solar plexus or your will center, which is actually in your solar plex area, that's why it's called solar plexus, is imbalanced or out of whack right now. Most likely a lot of yours is. I know even mine has been compromised because of what's going on right now. So if you're feeling a little aimless, as in you're not sure which way to go, you're like, oh, do I do this, do that? That means you have a lack of focus, which means your willpower is definitely slim to none right now. So we got to get you focused. Another thing is, another red flag is laziness. If you're feeling a little lazy, a little slow, a little fatigued, like you don't feel like getting up, you don't feel like doing anything, that means your willpower is definitely in the shadows right now. Eating disorders is a major red flag for your solar plexus imbalance. This includes not only not eating enough, but also eating too much. So in America, we're actually a very overweight country, to the point to where now they're actually starting to glamorize being overweight, which is not healthy. It's also not healthy to be skinny like these runaway models. We should be somewhere in between. We're not saying we need to be buff or anything, but we need to definitely be at a healthy weight. So if you are eating too much, which is really common when people get depressed or stressed, we tend to eat too much. Or some people who are very depressed tend to not eat at all, and they stay away from food. So if you're doing either one or the other, that means your solar plexus is imbalanced. Also, the inability to manifest your goals or manifest your dreams is definitely a red flag of your willpower and your solar plexus being imbalanced. We should be able to manifest our goals and dreams. What this means is to be able to think of what we want and then being able to track that to our life just by a simple thought. If you are unable to do that and you feel like everything you want is compromised, and every single time you're like, oh man, why is it every time I try to make something happen, it doesn't happen? It's because your solar plexus is imbalanced and you have a lack of ability to manifest your goals and to manifest your dreams. Also, feeling unmotivated, having no drive. Let's say you have a lot of goals and dreams, like you want to do this and you want to do that, but yet for some reason you can't get it started. There's always something happening to get in your way. I want you to let you know it is you that's getting in your way So let's balance our solar plexus so we're not getting in our own way anymore. So number one thing to do is learn which foods is good for your solar plexus, what helps you feel more powerful. And it's actually a lot of warming spices, anything that warms you up and warms your tummy up. So turmeric, ginger, cayenne, anything that makes your stomach feel warm or your mouth and your throat feel warm will actually help you feel a little more motivated and active. Anything that's yellow fruits, yellow vegetables, corn, squash, pineapple, bananas, also a lot of grains. If you're feeling really fatigued, if you're feeling like you can't manifest your dreams, if you're feeling like you're having issues trying to stay focused on what you want to do with yourself, what you want to do with your life, definitely eat a lot of grains. So like brown rice, oats, stuff like that. Here are some scents that will help you stay a little motivated and more focused as well. Is lemongrass. They sell a lot of lemongrass in the vegetable area, produce area in the grocery store. It looks like a long stick. It's pretty long. Every grocery store has it. Just go in the produce area and ask what lemongrass is, and you could actually let it dry out for about a week, and you could burn it just like you would with sage. Sage is also a good scent. You could actually get sage candles or just actually burn sage in your home and burn or sage essential oils. That scent will actually help you get your willpower back as well. Rosemary and myrrh. These are some scents to burn in your home. So that being said, I'm going to do a guided meditation. And before I turn my camera around, because I'm going to actually have you focus on fire. So the element fire is actually associated with our solar plexus. So before I turn the camera around, I'm going to teach you what alternate nostril breathing is. And the reason why we do alternate nostril breathing with our solar plexus is because it balances our right and our left hemisphere in our brain. So if you notice you have one nostril that's constantly clogged more than the other one, it usually means that you're only favoring one side of your brain. I'm sure you noticed there are a lot of people who are very artistic, but not business-minded. And I'm not sure you met a lot of people who are very business-minded or very good at math, but horrible at creating anything. This means you're actually imbalanced. In society, we've actually been told that it's okay to favor one side. So let's get out of that illusion, okay? Just because you're a right brainer or just because you're a left brainer, it does not mean you cannot use your other side of your brain. This is an illusion. Do not let society convince you otherwise. So I'm going to teach you how to balance both sides of your brain. First, be mindful of which side you favor. I tend to favor my right side, but as I started to grow a little more conscious, I've learned to balance the two. So now I'm a lot more intellectual than I used to be. So now I'm very intellectual and creative. So let's try to balance the two. So alternate nostril breathing, you're going to hold up like hang 10 sign, like you're going surfing, okay? And you're going to use your thumb and your finger to clog each nostril. So what you're going to do is we're going to do it to the count of 3, and you're going to hold one nostril and you're going to breathe in through one nose to the count of 3, and then you're going to let it out through the other nose to the count of 3, and then breathe in and then out. I'm going fast because I'm just giving you directions how to do it, because I'm actually going to, when I do the guided meditation, you're not going to see me, you're going to see a candle and you're going to see a background. So I just want you to know how to do it. So when I say nostril breathing or alternate nostril breathing, you know how to do it. So one more time, when I say during the meditation, alternate nostril breathing, this is what you do. Hang 10 sign, breathe in one nostril to the count of 3, and you're going to breathe out to the count of 3. And then you're going to breathe in to the same nostril and then breathe out. And then breathe in through the same nostril and then out the next nostril. So you're in, out one nose or one nostril and then in, out the other nostril. Okay? All right, so I'm going to switch the camera around because I don't want you guys staring at me when I'm doing the meditation, because I'm actually going to read from a script because I just wrote it and I don't have it memorized. So the reason why I'm going to have you guys stare at fire, well, it's because the element fire is our solar plexus. And the energy fire is what we want to identify with when we want to feel motivated and we want to manifest and we want to stop feeling victimized, which is what everyone's doing right now. Stop being a victim. We are not victims. We are gods and goddesses. And if you want to be a god and goddess, you cannot feel like a victim and feel like they have power over you, okay? So let's get our power back. So like in other videos, I like to explain that if you're fluttery-eyed and you don't like to close your eyes too much when you're not tired because your eyes flutter too much, I'm going to give you something to stare at. So I have the candle here, fire, to focus on. If you do not want to close your eyes, I have fire for you to focus on, okay? So go ahead and get comfortable. Go sit somewhere where you're not going to be interrupted. Let your spouse and your kids know that you're going to go somewhere, and let them know just for about 10 minutes. It's not going to take very long. About 10 minutes, you need to be left alone just for a moment. Sage your place really quick. I'll give you about a minute to get it done. Get comfortable. Sit in a dignified position. You're going to hold your head up high so it aligns with your heart. Sit crisscross applesauce on the ground, or you're going to sit in the chair or at the edge of a bed or on the couch. But if you do sit on the couch, do not lean back. We don't want you falling asleep. We want your blood to flow evenly from your heart to your brain. So sit up really straight, and do not lay down because we don't want you falling asleep. We want you to be maybe feeling a little tired and relaxed, but we do not want you to fall asleep all the way, because I need you to hear these affirmations I'm about to speak. So when I say these affirmations in this meditation, I want you to adopt these meditation affirmations as if they are your own. And because we are working on our solar plexus, this is a good way to practice being aware of your emotions and being able to activate your emotions. So when I speak an affirmation, I want you to feel the affirmation when I speak it and create that emotion within yourself. So when I say, for example, I am worthy, I don't want you to just say I am worthy or think I am worthy. I want you to feel how it feels to be worthy. Really feel it, because that's how you manifest things. For example, if you want to manifest a business, you need to think, what would it feel like to have this business? If you want to have more money, what does the energy of money in your pocket make you feel like? Okay, so this is going to be good practice to start learning how to adjust your feelings, and you have complete control of your emotions. You're going to tell yourself what to feel and when to feel it on demand right now when I speak these affirmations, okay? So go ahead and get comfortable. Go ahead and just relax. And just for a moment, I want you to just take a second to just slow down and just be with the moment. Go ahead and sit. And be still for just for a moment. I want you to close your eyes or focus on the fire in front of you in the video. And now I want you to start doing the alternate nostril breathing. I want you to do it 3 times for both nostrils. Go ahead and begin. Now I just want you to just go ahead and relax your hands on your lap or on your knees and return your focus to just regular breathing. I want you to notice the sounds around you. Notice what it sounds like for you to breathe. Maybe you could say to yourself, I'm breathing in, I'm breathing out. Notice the way it feels when the air goes in your nostrils and when it goes into your lungs. For a moment, I just want you, without controlling your breathing, to just be in the moment and focus on your breathing. And when you notice the thoughts popping in your mind, you're going to simply notice it with no judgment. Don't identify with it, and just push it away. And return all your attention back to your breathing. Now we're going to chant Ram. Ram is a solar plex energy and vibrates your willpower. It's spelled R-A-M. And with each breath in, you're going to chant on your breath out, Ram, for as long as you can. And you're going to breathe back in and then back out, Ram. Let's breathe in and out just one time before we get started. Breathe in all the way and breathe out. Now let's chant. Breathe in and out. Ram. Again, in and out. Ram. One more time on your own. Now return your breathing back to normal. Notice the vibrations in your body that you just made. Notice if there's a shift. Notice any thoughts entering your awareness and then push them away and return your focus back to the vibrations of your own body. With each affirmation, I want you to repeat out loud or within your mind. My will belongs to me and me only. My will belongs to me and me only. I am worthy and capable. I am worthy and capable to achieve anything I desire. Power burns strongly within me. My power burns strongly within me. I honor myself. I honor myself. I manifest my dreams with ease. I manifest my dreams with ease. All that I need to survive is within me. All that I need to survive is always within me. I live my life with dignity. I live my life with dignity. I am confident in all that I do. I am confident in all that I do. I am strong and courageous. I am strong and courageous. All that I want for myself, I attract to myself. All that I want for myself, I attract to me. I am not a victim. I am a warrior. I am a warrior. Repeat, I am a warrior 10 times to yourself and say it with power. Breathe in all that serves you through your nose. Breathe it in. Breathe in peace and calmness. And breathe out all that doesn't serve you. Return your breathing back to normal. We're going to end the meditation with 3 more chants. With each breath, we're going to breathe out Ram. You're going to breathe in strength and breathe out Ram. Breathe in and out. Ram. 2 more times to yourself. Now to close off, go ahead and do the alternate nostril breathing. Just do it 3 more times each nostril. Even out your right and left hemisphere. Just 3 more times, alternate nostril breathing. Return your breathing back to normal and relax your hands. Notice sounds around you. Wiggle your toes, wiggle your fingers. Welcome back. Open your eyes. Now, because the solar plexus is the fire, or the element fire, the best thing to do to help you feel powerful is to be around the element fire. Light candles. Be out in the sun. Start a fire in your home if you have a fireplace. Maybe a bonfire. Anything that has to do with fire will help balance your solar plexus energy center, your willpower, and your manifestation power. If you are a prayer and you're part of the conscious group, 2 deities that will help you with your willpower. If you want to know who exactly do you need to speak to, which guides do you need to speak to for your willpower, there are 2 guides you need to speak to. There is Ogun and Sekhmet. If you're not sure who they are, you could go ahead and just Google and find out who they are. These are the two warrior spirits, and they will also help you heal. So if you're looking for some willpower and some warrior energy, Ogun and Sekhmet are the two deities you need to speak to at this time. That being said, tomorrow we will be focused on our heart chakra. I know there's a lot of stress going on, a lot of fighting due to fear. So tomorrow we're going to open back our heart, open it back up, and be open to not only receiving love, but giving it as well. Have a good night, everybody, and I will see you tomorrow. Namaste, peace, and war.